Bam, we're live. Oh, I'm home. I'm home. I'm home. I'm home. Good to see you guys back. Hunter, smartest $20 you ever spent. Ashton, Crabtree, best $20 you ever spent. What's up, guys? Sarah, hey, good evening, everyone. Just did Kelly Brown. Legs are cooked. What weight wall ball did you use? Slater, what's up? Eric, what's up? Marissa, Henna, ho. You know, hi. What's up to you? We're here for the Dave Castro weekend review. I just got home today at 3 o'clock. Good to be back. The behind the scenes for Syndicate Crown, episode 1's been released. Episode 1 from Carson. What's that one called? Oh, the West Coast Classic. Why do I always forget that? The West Coast Classic. That one will be released very, very, very shortly. Oh, I wonder if Will sent Wilson a link. Did you send Wilson a link for the video? Big show this week. Thursday. Kill Taylor. Crazy big show. Tyson Bajan will be back in the house. A Sevon Media LLC production. Yep. Matuthian is ever so popular still. That makes me happy. Just got the notice from Doc Spartan. Monthly sales skyrocketing. Thank you, everyone, for your purchases. All that money's put back into making the show better. And you don't have to brush your teeth with poison. I'm not drinking coffee tonight. Sorry, Paper Street Coffee. I'm drinking some amino acids or some shit like that. Just something I had. Tiny little bit in hot water. Keep me flowing. Keep me going. What are we doing? Oh, Dave Castro Weekend Review. That's what we're doing. The Dave Castro. I spent the last 3 days, like a couple hours every day on a boat, speeding through the Pacific Ocean. High-speed boat. And then today I spent a little time on an airplane. I do not feel like myself. I don't even know what that means to say I don't feel like myself. But June 10th, last week I did the wrong one. June 10th, 2024, Weekend Review, semifinals. LAPD SWAT team at the ranch. Oh, that's cool. Service Cup, my results. Games programming indoors. Oh, this is going to be good. Oh, how long is this? 1930. Damn it. Why doesn't he make these shorter? Welcome home. Thank you. Aaron Fraser, did you see Mammoth training semifinals debrief? It was questionable whether Emma Lawson was going to compete this year. Mammoth train. I don't know who that is. Oh, is that where she does her training? Hold on. Let me ask the most knowledgeable group of people in the sport. Is Emma pulling out? Or is that just what Jack Farlow does? Question mark. God, I'm so immature. Fuck. If you want to see the behind the scenes early, like, I don't know, a month early, you can go ahead and get a CEO membership now, $20. It's money well spent. And you'll get early access to all of them. And then not only do you get early access, then you start talking about it, and that makes it so more people want early access. And that's good for me. Money makes the world go round sometimes. Augustus Link, Judy, I got Juneteenth off of work. Great. Her coach's program. Okay. That's what I thought. Okay. I started putting that together. So Ashton Crabtree and Hunter Elms, you're the two smartest people in the room right now. Thank you. We're running behind. We are? Did I come on late? Ken Walters, great to be back on a live show. Missed the last few mornings. It's not the same watching the replay. Oh, good. Was everyone loving their enemies today? I hope so. Oh, money also pays for jiu-jitsu. Oh, yeah. So Today was great. My kids are like, today was the first day. Like they're still, man, they're still wounded. Still wounded. Everyone I'm talking to, their kids had 6 weeks of coughs. It's crazy. 8 weeks of coughs. This one friend of mine has had coughs since December. What is going on? Mooney, 7 looking gangster in all black. This is actually like a camo Filson waxed hat. It's like a winter hat. I don't know why I'm wearing it now. I've had it for like 5 years. I've never worn it, and I just started wearing it. Eric Utley, blasphemy. I haven't been able to watch live much lately either. Disgusting. The channel's doing bigger and better and greater than ever. So we don't need you, Eric. We don't need you. No, we need you, Eric. Zachary Cadats Daily Training. What's up, everyone? Augustus Link, I got to say for 3 minutes, so it counts as a view before I go to bed. Then you get another view when I watch it tomorrow. Oh, you got to stay for 3 minutes. Okay. Is that how it works? 3 minutes is a view? All right. No, I was not away from home for a month. I was away from home for 3 days. But my kids haven't been training. Like my kids, that's what they do. Their whole life is training. And they've just not been doing that lifestyle in a month. You know, what's weird too is, I have 3 boys at home, so there's a lot of like fighting at home. Not bad fighting, but just like, ass grab. They chase each other around the house, pushing, shoving, crying, wrestling. A lot of games. For 3 weeks, I can't remember one kid crying. Like there was just no one was getting just put in a headlock and slammed to the ground for 3 weeks. It was nuts. I miss that shit. Curious. I'm here for the blue light fix before bed. Smart. Nice arm. Jeez. Yeah, boy shit. Sevon, are you cured from lice yet? I don't think I ever had lice personally. I just shaved my head. I think my wife had it and one of my kids had it for sure. And then just me and the boys just went out in the back and shaved our heads. So I don't know. But since that first day we spotted it, like there's been no sightings, no scratching. No scratching. Saturday, Kill Taylor. Quarterback of the Chicago Bears will be here on the panel, Tyson Bagent. Can you believe it? Yeah, this show is cool. I know. Jordan Blunt, what shirt would you like to see your fans wearing at the games? Oh, Nelly. You know what I'd really like to do? I'd like to spend fucking $10,000 on CEO shirts. I'd like to get, I don't know how much the cheapest you can get shirts for if you buy them for $10,000. But I'd like to spend $10,000 on CEO shirts and get 1,000 shirts, if that's doable. I don't know if it is. And I'd like to have a sign out there that just says with like a Venmo, and you just take a shirt. It's a large, and you just take a shirt and you Venmo the $10 cash. You know what I mean? Just like there's just someone handing them out, and then maybe they hand you a piece of paper with like the Venmo code, or there's a piece of cardboard there, and you just take a picture of it. That's what I would fucking love. That I would love that. No, Travis doesn't get a major boner because he gives me such a great deal. He probably doesn't make a fucking cent off me. But I would really like that. I just like seeing CEO shirts. It's cool. I get a little embarrassed when I'm in person when I see him, but when I'm watching TV and I see him go across the screen, I'm like, hell yeah. Kill Taylor shirts are awesome. Got my pre-order in. Okay, cool. Yeah, these shirts are cool. I actually got a compliment on this today from just some stranger. Let's go get special ones for us going to the games for the Sevonistas gathering night. Heidi did a great job organizing that last year. You know what I want to do? I'll tell you guys this really quick before I start the show. Don't tell anyone this, okay? Please don't tell anyone this. I don't even know if I'm allowed to. I don't know what Susan's going to think about me sharing this. And I probably shouldn't share it. I never had scabies. I had crabs. in college. So Greg has built this gym. It's not done yet. It's at the back of his house. You should get a Kill Taylor shirt if you participated. You should, but it's not. I don't know. You should. Jamie, text me your address. You deserve a Kill Taylor shirt and what size you are. So Greg has built this gym behind his house. He's a Broken Science event there. It's massive. It's a basketball court, and then with all these rooms around it, right? Like just like a pottery room, music room, sound studio, kitchen. It's in the back of his new house. It's massive. And he's putting in 12 ropes in there and like 12 sets of rings and 12 squat racks and just the whole fucking thing, right? And I was thinking, as more than thinking, as planning. Oh, you got a Kill Taylor shirt. That's awesome. I'm glad you got one, Pool Boy. Yeah, Sarah Cox and CA Peptides printed out 100 of them for us. That's cool. So I want to do a like a Sevon podcast invitational and do it at Greg's gym. Just have it be a Saturday and Sunday. And only let 100 people come watch it at $500 a pop. So you pay $500, you get to come there 2 days in a row. And then if we don't sell any tickets, it doesn't matter. I don't care either. You know? But you get to hang out and it's just dope. So that would be like, what is that? 500 times 100 tickets. If we sold 100 tickets, that's $50,000. And then give that away as the prize money. Ken Walters, I'm in. And there's a little bit more. There would be a Greg's house in Scottsdale. The house is in Scottsdale in Arizona. Not sell tickets, please. No, sell tickets. Because I really don't want anyone there unless they like you got I just want it to be like just complete cult members. You know what I mean? It's like a cult member it's a Cathedral of Broken Science. That would be a great name for it. Oh, that's a great name. Cathedral of Broken Science for the building. Yeah, the Broken Science event inside the cathedral is amazing. That's why I should start calling it a cathedral. I'm going to text Greg that. CrossFit came up with that. Wow, cathedral. That's amazing. Greg. I'm going to text Greg that. Do you mind if I take credit for that? CrossFit. Your gym in Scottsdale is the cathedral of BSI. Capital C, right? Church of Greg. Dick Butter, cult member. Yeah, fine. And then, basically, and then we would have 2 qualifying events for the Sevon Invitational, and then we would set up, and then we would have the Kill Taylor crew there. Taylor would be there, Tyler, Pedro, and me, and we'd all be sitting on a bench with just like a sheet over it, like the Kill Taylor show, and we just talk shit during the entire fucking broadcast. And then all the athletes get like $1,000 stipend for coming, and then there's big prize money because we raised all this money. And you get to come to Greg's house, which I'm telling you, like, you'll be so stoked. It'll be such a wild party. It's so fun. Ask anyone who's there, who's been to them. Ask Heidi. Heidi went to the last party. Genius. Thank you. Have a couple qualifying events at affiliates. J.R. Howell's event. Crash Crucible. Anyway. Podcast comments are your IP. Oh, thank you. God, I feel like I know who you are now. Wow, I just figured out who CrossFit is. That's crazy. You know what gave it away? Only one person would come up with the cathedral of BSI and your name, CrossFit. That's wild. I normally don't try to figure out who anyone is, but that's crazy. I just figured it out. That's nuts. All right. Good to have you here. Love you. Absolutely bonkers. Okay. Dave Castro Weekend Review. Let's get the show started. I'm going to lower my mic so his is a little louder. And and then the IP comment. The IP comment. I mean, it was the triple crown CrossFit of things. The name, knowing the knowledge about the IP, and then calling it cathedral. Anyway, wouldn't that be cool? Isn't that a cool idea? You qualify Crucible, and then one more event, maybe in Livermore. Broadcasted by the host of Kill Taylor.
Monday, June 10th. I'm going to do this one a little differently. Typically, when I do these, right before I do them, I skim through the comments and select some, isolate them, and then address them. The way I'm going to do it this time is I have over here on my other screen the last week's video, and I have all the comments sorted by top comments, and I'm just going to kind of spend a few minutes going through them. So as I read them, this
CrossFit is not Rosemary. I do not have airplane lung. Although the ride today in this plane was wild. It was wild. It was like being on fucking Noah's Ark.
This is definitely the first time I've seen most of these comments. First, before that though, a couple quick little points. Last week I trained LAPD SWAT snipers, a couple of them. Really honored to do that. LAPD, that SWAT team is kind of known as the first ever SWAT team in the nation, and still to this day is highly regarded as one of the best tactical teams out there. So it was an incredible honor to support them and give back and share some of my knowledge and help them become better at their job.
So Dave got a second screen. We're watching this at 1.25 time. He did not print out the comments this week, and he is just reading them, I guess, for the first time from newest to oldest or most popular. He put them in some order, and I didn't know he had a second screen. And I think he has an iMac, so now he's upped his game. His audio is good. His complexion looks great, and whether he does it on purpose or not, that's quite the flex. If the LA SWAT team's coming out to visit you, you're a boss, like a real boss.
So that was a big thing that meant a lot for me. And I do all of this. I train the LEO or the cops that you guys see me train, or pretty much any of the military or LEO you see me train. I'm doing it for free. I'm doing it just to give back and to support them in their job and support what they do for us, what they do for the local communities, and in the military case, what they do for us as a nation. So I was really excited and happy about that one. Great group of guys, had a lot of fun. Hope to work with them again in the future. Service Cup is also.
Did he post any pictures on his Instagram? I want to see that. Instagram. The Dave Castro, 758,000. Oh shit, he did. Wow. Okay, let's take a look. Here's Dave Castro with a couple guys from the LA SWAT team. Service Cup workout number 2, Randy's 75-pound snatches for time. Randy was the LAPD SWAT officer who died in the line of duty over a decade ago. I remember that. Pretty cool to do the workout today alongside current LAPD SWAT officers. The big guy beat me. And, so he can't give his name. But ironically, for those of you in the woke racist crowd, I do believe Randy was black. He was not gay or a woman. So he checks one box. Or a tranny or a pedo. So that's cool. All right. Taking care of that. Got in some political commentary and some attacks on the Racist woke crowd. I always like to do that. Back to the show at hand. It's cool Dave does that for free too. Crazy cool. Okay, where are we? Do you think they prayed before? Do you think they prayed before they did the workout? Oh shit, I'm not sharing the right screen. Oh. Could you hear it? Could you hear the audio? Thank you, Will. See, look at Will. That's why Will makes the big bucks. Could you talk about awkward pause? Could you guys hear the audio? Yes? No? No. Shit.
Level 1, big thing that meant a lot for me, and I do all of this. I train the LEO or the cops that you in the nation, and still to this day is highly regarded as one of the best tactical teams out there. So it was an incredible honor to support them and give back and share some of my knowledge and help them become better at their job. So that was a uh, big thing that meant a lot for me, and I do all of this. I train the LEO or the cops that you guys see me train, or pretty much any of the military or LEO you see me train. I'm doing it for free. I'm doing it just to give back and to support them in their job and support what they do for us, what they do for the local communities, and in the military case, what they do for us as a nation. So I was really excited and happy about that one. Great group of guys, had a lot of fun. Hope to work with them again in the future. Service Cup is also going on. I got my Service Cup t-shirt on. I did all 3 workouts. So I finished Kelly yesterday and had a 25-minute time cap on it. Did not finish within the time cap. Really, that was a good one. It was tough. Randy, I did the day before. And what's cool about Randy is made for an LAPD SWAT officer. And what was super cool is I did that here at the ranch with those 2 SWAT operators side by side with them in doing a hero workout that was made for a fellow team member. That workout, I remember we were flying to a level 1 in Charlotte, and Greg Glassman, were in the shuttle from the airport to the rental car place, and he was talking to me about Randy, who had just been killed in the line of duty, and he said he wanted to make a hero workout for him, and we started kind of going back and forth on potentials and anchored off of the idea of something like Isabel or Grace, but lighter weight and higher rep. And that's what took us to this place of Isabel, 75, or not to Isabel, to Randy from Isabel. But we wanted to go lighter and faster, especially because at the time, there's even nowadays, people always bias towards going heavier with weight and increasing, especially on the Olympic lifts, increasing the weight rather than reducing and increasing reps. So that's kind of the train of thought as we were discussing it, and how we got to 75 reps and then 75 pounds. And it's a cool workout. So anyways, I did that one in like 6:17. I'm actually thinking about redoing it today, this afternoon. The window's still open. So if you haven't signed up and you want to do it, the window's still open for another few days. And then I did the first one. The first one's a really good workout, a really good CrossFit workout, just kind of like pure classic CrossFit. I think I might work that one into my collection of workouts I'd like to repeat to kind of measure my fitness, or maybe a shorter variant of that one to measure my current fitness level. So I'm thinking about redoing that one too. The thrusters, I started off not aggressive enough. I should have only broke them up once. I broke them up a few times. And actually, same thing on Kelly with the deadlift. I forgot how strong I have been. I forgot how strong I can be. And so I was afraid to be strong on Kelly with the 275 deadlifts. The first set, I broke up 3 times. Then the second set, I broke up twice. And then the third set, I just did unbroken. I haven't repped out weight like that for a long time. So I kind of had to retell myself I still have the ability to do that. So really enjoying them. I have no issue. This whole redo, people like have all this pride around doing the workout once and then not doing it again, especially during the open, but even during something like this, I have no issue repeating them. And honestly, the next 2 days of workouts, if I feel physically like I've recovered enough from the others, will probably just be those again. So I did my last 3 workouts were Daniel, which was the first one, Randy, which was the second one, Kelly, which was the third one. I might do Randy again today, and then maybe Daniel. I don't know if I'll redo Kelly, but I like to I want to see my own improvement. of course, want to climb up the leaderboard. But if I do something and see areas where I can improve on it, like Randy, I think I should be under 6 minutes. I did it in like 6:17. So I'd like to try it with a different strategy, break up earlier and get under 6, be in the high fives. So in that regard, I'm competing against myself, and I want to push myself to do better than I did on the first time. So
the institutional knowledge that he brings when he tells us the history of Randy and being in the car with Greg and coming up to work out, those stories, each time we lose someone who was at CrossFit when Greg was there, will vanish. And the value in those stories is massive. Massive, massive, massive. We don't want to lose those stories. We don't want to lose those people in the community who have those stories. Institutional knowledge is huge.
no issue with repeats. And I don't think as in our community, people should have so much pride around not repeating some of these tests, especially on the online environment. That's the format we create, and that's the luxury you have with the online. It's interesting because when you look at even the progression down to the games, you have this online where you can do as many times as you want in the open. Then you have semifinals, or regionals in years past, which we put out the workouts ahead of time and give them an ability to repeat those a few times, but then they can only perform it on game day once. And so it's going from you have as many opportunities as you want to on game day once with a little rehearsal. Then at the games, a majority of them are unknown, and you have one shot at them without having practiced or rehearsed anything. Okay, so let's jump into comments in this new format where I'm just reading them from top bottom. And
we are cruising through this show.
Haven't seen them before. I am Fanny Spiegel. TDC, always appreciate weekend reviews and review of the weekend review on the Sevon podcast. Thank you. At Burn1808, hi, Dave. I want to discuss the coverage of CrossFit as a sport. While we are passionate fans here and enjoy delving into all aspects of the sport, it is evident that the general public struggles to connect with it. Although you've emphasized the importance of making events exciting to watch, the current coverage can sometimes be hard to follow and lacks the informative graphics, discussion of metrics, and broad perspective found in other sports broadcasting. Have you considered looking at how other sports handle their coverage for inspiration, improving understanding, and promoting the appeal of individual athletes, events, and CrossFit's unique methodology history could significantly boost interest and growth? If you build it, they will come, but no pressure, Dave. Thank you for your continued dedication to our sport. Yeah, absolutely. Everything you're saying is spot on. But graphics, it's crazy. At the games, you'll see more built-out graphics than we do at the semifinal level, but it's really wild how expensive that stuff is. And so doing more of that, of course, is something we've thought about and should be doing. Some of the other things you're talking about are lower-hanging fruit, and we should be able to execute on in a more nimble way. But we will keep, as much as we can, we will keep attempting to drive the coverage forward and make it better. We're always thinking about ways, and so are the Hamilton Roads, the people we contract with, our team, our media and marketing team. Everybody is thinking about ways to move it forward. But again, there's some of the stuff doesn't come. It's not free, that's for sure. So we will continue.
I don't think any of those things are important, man. I don't think any of those things are important. It's like picking a wife based on her fake eyelashes and the way she looks when you met her at the bar. I don't think any of those things are important. How about we distill down exactly what the definition of sport is and what the definition of competition is, and just right there, just try to show that it's a competition. And what does that mean? That means there's two or more people racing, and we know who's in first place and by how much. That's it. How about we just execute on that? How about you show us the people who are racing and where they are in perspective to the people they're racing against? And then you have the commentators talk about that so that we just know where they are. Nothing doesn't even have to be fancy. Lane number 2 with the black shirt and thong on is in second place, right behind first place, who's wearing the white hat and in purple. They're 1 second apart. This workout should take them 10 minutes. In the last 3 workouts, the guy in purple has won 2 of them. They're neck and neck. Third place is 2 minutes behind and has no chance of winning it unless the first 2 have a catastrophic mistake. That's it. How about just start there? Just one nice wide angle shot where we can like follow the fucking horses. That's it. I don't need fancy graphics. I haven't watched High Rocks in a long time, but I watched it a couple years ago. It is substantially worse, its coverage, than even CrossFit. It was so bad. The fix just to show it's a race. Like when I used to watch Strongman, it was so easy. And granted, there were only like, 2 lanes, and guys would go into a hollowed out car and pick it up and walk with it, and you knew who was in first. And then they had a little clock on the bottom with the record time and what these guys' time was. And that's it. So if there were guys in different heats, you knew what the fucking winning time was. That's it. It was that simple. I don't need anything else.
To look at it. At Brad Anderson 3241. Good evening, Dave. Thank you so much for the Service Cup. Has been an amazing community event and hope it continues. Right on your heels with one more to go. I started with Randy, then Kelly Brown. So just need to do 3 pull-ups at the end of Daniel to pass you. Let me know how you do. At Enrique 3132. Wilson.
That's cool. That's super cool. So someone in the comments is like, dude, I'm going to beat you, and it's this close. That's the competition. Now we know. Guy in comments, next workout, I just need 3 reps to beat you. There you go. There's some competition description. We can follow that. Now we want to know next week, did the guy get the 3 reps?
Is a great team leader. He makes volunteers feel special. Randy, then Kelly Brown. So just need to do 3 pull-ups at the end of Daniel to pass you. Let me know how you do. Enrique 3132. Wilson is a great team leader. He makes volunteers feel special. Awesome. Talking about Wilson Pock out at Syndicate Throwdown. At Saywords Forest. Dave, great to meet you this weekend in Knoxville. Thanks for taking time for a picture. This was my first time attending semis, and I'm headed to Fort Worth. I sat on the first row behind the staff tables, and it was super interesting to watch the staff and BODs deeply involved in reviewing standards and some of the tough judging decisions that were made. Even though there were some missed calls, there was also a lot of tough calls that were spot on, although devastating to watch. Watching the team work provided greater context to all the behind-the-scene attention and diligence in running the event. Boz was taking a ton of notes, which I'm sure will be provided for better improvements. Thanks all. Love my EVOO and the weekend review. Well, thank you for the...
What's an EVV? What's an EVVO? Anyway, maybe it's a gun. Hey, that is the thing. If you go to the event, the energy is so good, and it's so hard to be negative there. Like, being at the games is so amazing. Being at the West Coast Classic was so amazing. It's such a great event. The vibe there is so good. The people are so good. It's such a warm, healthy environment. So this guy got felt the CrossFit love, the community love.
Sponsored. So my EVOO extra virgin olive oil, TDCmercantile.com. You can pick up some there.
TDCmercantile.com. TDCmercantile.com. My personal stash. Damn, I'm going to finish this bottle soon just from drinking it on shows. Comes in different flavors. I highly recommend the garlic.
So I have some leather products that I built yesterday or put together yesterday. New keychains, and they're on the site available for purchase. And still have some belts available. So if you want any of that stuff, TDCmercantile.com.
TDCmercantile.com.
At Polga 90p. Hi, Dave. Is there any status update on the old CrossFit Journal webpage status? It's been broken for years. I believe the CrossFit Journal is HQ's crown jewel. It should be a priority to have it up and running and promoting it everywhere. Working on it. I agree. It should be up and running, or some form of it, or something like that. Hopefully we can get something similar, if not that, out there again.
The CrossFit Journal, the preeminent guide in how to operate your fucking body. More valuable than the fucking L1 or any affiliate or any games or anything. The guide of guides. Everything in there that you need to know about the world's curing the world's most vexing problem. We used to have an app, and every time something was posted in there, you'd get a fucking notification. It was crazy what it did to our search engine optimization, having the fucking journal. It was nuts. It was a compilation of everything. When it was free, everything was for free. And when there was a paywall, the couple times in its iterations there were paywall, 95% of the stuff was free, and only 5% was behind a paywall. It was mostly game shit, candy. how in the fuck is there a link on 10,000 websites for the 10,000 CrossFit affiliates around the world that sends you to a journal? Where, do you want to know what the last thing is? Do you know if you click on the journal, a journal link, if you go to a, here, let me make up a CrossFit gym's name. Let me type in, I'm just gonna making this up. CrossFit Love. I wonder if there's a CrossFit Love. CrossFitLove.com. I just typed it in. Oh shit, I lost my, oh no, there it is. Okay, look at this. So I just made this up. There's actually a CrossFit Love. Okay, so I typed that in. CrossFit Love. And they're supposed to have a journal link here. Let's see if they have one. They don't have a journal link. They don't even have a journal link. Nutrition, CrossFit, recipes, fitness. It's a lifestyle. Wow. The journal's fucking not even on theirs. They have a fucking COVID-19 button. Sorry. Is there any risk for exercising after COVID vaccination? Oh, shit. What happened here? Please tap the allow button to continue. Please tap the allow button. I don't see an allow button. Where did you guys see? Wow. Please tap the allow button to continue. Oh. Block. I don't want notifications from your fucking gym. God damn. What the fuck happened here? Okay, let me type in a different name. CrossFit New York. Let's try that. I wonder if there's still CrossFit New York. CrossFit New York.com. Oh shit. Oh yeah, there's a CrossFit NYC. Okay. I clicked on the link. Let me bring this up on the screen. So this is CrossFit NYC.com. Let's choose a location. Let's choose Upper West Side. Scroll down. Fuck, no journal here either. Oh, Forging Elite Fitness, CrossFit Forging Elite Fitness. I'm going to click this in the lower right-hand corner. Let's see if this is the journal. Oh, shit, it takes you to CrossFit.com. Wow. It used to be part of the affiliate agreement. You had to have a link for the journal on there. Maybe they don't have that anymore. CrossFitJournal.com. Do you know when I worked there, they had it as CrossFit. We didn't own CrossFitJournal.com. To go to the journal, you had to type in CrossFit/journal.com. It was so fucking retarded. And then finally I'm like, hey dude, let's get CrossFit fucking journal and then just point to the fucking journal. Looks like this domain isn't connected to a website. CrossFit /journal.com. Wow. This is wild. Anyway, the last time I clicked on it, I don't know. Oh, here. What's this? CrossFit. This is like watching my dad add a printer browser. All right, fine. Sevon is really shitting the bed with the screen sharing. No, I was fine with it. I'm good with it. Anyway, if you go to it, the last thing you'll see posted in the journal is Killing the Fat Man Season 2. If anyone can even find the journal. Jake Felton, our affiliate used to have it on our page, but it's no longer there either. That's so interesting. Click on it, turd. Click on what? On this? I can't. How the fuck can I click on it? I did click on it. I don't know what you're talking about. I can't copy and paste that even. Oh, my brother is a 10-year affiliate, has a journal link. What's the name of his gym? Oh, click on the actual turd. Oh, really? Anyway. There's just the journal, the whole journal situation is just tragic. Tragic. It's such an easy. I think we were making $2 million a year in memberships. So easy. And it's a great just repository of everything you talk about CrossFit. So then you don't have to go to fucking Barbell Spin for all the fucking real information. Austin Hartman, I love this show. Yeah, who doesn't? The show's awesome. Thank you. Oh, shit. Pool Boy. What's crazy is Pornhub has a link to the journal. Huh, fair enough. One-stop shop. Okay. I'm over the journal. Thank you, Jeffrey. I appreciate your hold on. What is this? A journal dot oh yeah, maybe that's what it used to be. CrossFit.com. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, here it is. Thank you, Jeffrey. What a stud. See, old people can do things. Okay, look at this. This is the last thing in the journal. And I remember when they got rid of the whole entire media team, I was racing to finish Killing the Fat Man season 2. God, this is so sad. Here it is, the journal. Look at the day Fat Justin died. Breaking the nutrition barrier. Diabetic dad levels up. I think this dude died. Junior Smithen. Obese to level 1. What exercise the science can learn from CrossFit. Chuck Carswell. Amazing, right? Look at all this fucking content. Guy holding a girl's butt. I remember filming this with Tyson Oldroyd. Look at me and Gary. Look at me looking at Gary like I'm in love with him. Breaking the nutrition barrier. I wonder if these links work. Stand by. Oh yeah, the links still work.
Until I started gaining weight again. I went.
Jasmine Zaid weighed 436 pounds when his thoughts turned towards the macabre. Look at a mental health piece. So sad. So easy to get back. So fucking easy to get back. So easy to get back. How do I get this screen back? There we go. Okay, here we go. Week in review.
At Station Fitness Gym 916, just a thought, all those games, phone boxes at semifinal could possibly have a games or sponsored logo on them. Yeah, so they have, that's an interesting suggestion, but I don't think, so Bill supplies the equipment. So the only sponsors that are going to Bill and Rogue, that like they're going to be on there is either Rogue or CrossFit. So I don't think we or Rogue necessarily view putting more sponsors on their equipment as a way to go, because then also it then muddies. So then does that sponsor have to also support Rogue? Or we definitely couldn't do it without Rogue's permission. So a lot more to it than just like, yeah, it'd be cool to slap on some logos there. Chris Bonkovic, always appreciate the insight in the community. Keep up the good work. Thank you. At Mitch Collins 2947, these are excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for these updates. At Laura Beningo 5720, at John Goldbeck 5346, thanks for making the time. At Crystal Baca 1495. Hey Dave, thank for all you do. Love the olive oil. Another one. Thank you. And love the keychain. I purchased him. The leather work is fantastic, and it means more because we know you made it.
TDCmercantile.com. TDCmercantile.com. Get your olive oil and leather goods.
So all that stuff I talked about earlier, I make. The olive oil I buy from a local olive oil producer 30 minutes down the road. His orchard is 30 minutes from the ranch. And then I take it and have it bottled about an hour south of here. He has his process. So when he picks it, he has it processed about 45 minutes south of here. So the entire process of the olive oil, the chain of custody is all local, and which is pretty cool because the olive oil industry is incredibly corrupt. And often when you think you're buying extra virgin olive oil, it's been cut with other oils so they get more yield out of the given amount that they have, the given existing amount that they have.
There was a comment in here. Not this one. FitCom Media, this show reminds me of the Internet for Seniors class I would volunteer for. The DEI Council would have to spend too much time looking over all the articles to remove things that are offensive. They don't require a link to the journal anymore. I made an affiliate website like a year ago, just the CrossFit mark with a link to the main page. Damn. That's ridiculous. Sevon, what are you wearing? What do you mean? I'm wearing a Kill Taylor shirt and a Filson winter hat. Someone said in here, is Kill Taylor going to be at the games? How fucking, I mean, that would be so smart of them, right? Brandon Gomez, Sevon. Yeah, that would be fucking genius. Heidi Kroom, oh good. I can fall asleep to your beautiful voice, Sevy. Good night, Heidi. Good night, Heidi. Sevon getting a cut of the olive oil sales? No. That is 100% not true. I have nothing to do with the olive oil. Although I did make him a offer to be in business with him. He told me to eat a dick.
This person's still sorry. I got sidetracked. One question for you.
He didn't say eat a dick. But you know what Dave did do today? He hung up on me today. We were having a discussion about something. And he basically said he's sick of my shit and hung up on me. Then I text him and I said, are we fighting? He said, no, not at all. I said, okay, good.
I hear you speak on all the work you do with the military, but I was wondering, the United States Border Patrol is a sponsor, and I don't hear much when it comes to them. Do you work with them as you do with the military? Just curious. Thanks again, Dave. Yeah, so we've done a few seminars for them. We've done a one-day. We're looking at doing more courses for them. I've offered up to their tactical team to come up and train. We're trying to work on some dates. Their BORTAC team is really highly respected, and they've done a lot of great things. So it would be an honor to work with them.
When I was at CrossFit, the head of one of the division, the head of, I don't know, it wasn't the head of Homeland Security, but it was the head of all the basically the police chief of all the guys, the Border Patrol officers. The very main guy was a Mexican name. He was a CrossFitter. I'd see him around or talked about or something. I remember somehow we were cozy with him.
At Extremist 1978, hi Dave, for whatever it's worth. I, for one, and I feel I speak for the many, really enjoy your week in review. Please keep them up. Please keep them up and unedited, raw, and transparent. A non-CrossFit question. I saw a leather band on your Apple Watch, not this one. Your Apple Ultra watch. Is that one you made? Is it available for purchase? So yeah, the leather band I was wearing last week on this watch is one that I made. I've made a handful of bands. I do not currently sell them. I switched it out because I've been doing a little swimming lately. So I went back with the band. The leather band wouldn't be good for swimming, but it is one I have made and not currently available for purchase.
Damn, how's he do that?
Stephen Miller 7412, stunning reveal at 709. Someone else, I thought the same thing. And someone else said, little love. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't remember what happened at 709. At Rich Froning Sr., build it and they will come. I do think we have some background stuff to do. Sorry, I missed you yesterday. Sorry, I missed you, Senior. I was in and out. So I went into that semifinal for a few hours and then I was gone. At JB1108, thank you for the review. Helps stay connected to CrossFit. YouTube America East cameras and content was really good. Better still than the others. Enjoyed to watch. Someone else at Mike B KTM, love the weekend reviews. At B McLaughlin, there's so many reasons to be optimistic.
So it's crazy. Think of all the positive comments he's getting when he just reads them without picking them. I never even go look at the comments. I had no idea this many people loved him. Fucking people love these shows. But when he presents them, usually when I watch him, he picks the hard questions where people are being assholes or attacking. This is cool. I like this. I like this way.
About the future of CrossFit as a brand. As long as we remain rooted in the methodology, we can survive trends, ups, downs, mistakes, as long as we pull in the same direction. for sure. And the methodology and CrossFit, it's never going anywhere. We're in this unique position of, you look at other fitness brands or fitness things, they're usually tied to a gimmick or something they're selling, but we're a way of thinking, a methodology that's based in a style of training that doesn't.
Isn't this ironic that it comes coupled on the same show where someone asked about the journal? I mean, it all resides in the journal, and yet there's no journal, and yet you say it won't go away. Well, sure the fuck go away if you fucking lose the core tenets of it. And the core tenets are all fucking found in the journal.
Require any gimmicks, and because of that, we're poised. Because of that, because of the fact that it's a way of thinking and a way of training, and the results that come with it, and the results that come with it in a community environment, those things make it so powerful and definitely here to stay. And as you said, as long as we remain rooted in the methodology. Good comment. At Ben Tanner 8797. Hey Dave, thanks for all you do. I really admire what you said about leaving a legacy when it comes to being a father. I guess you could say I'm a young father looking for some direction. Would you have any good book recommendations that impacted the way you viewed life?
And
Well, the
Rand.
Bible. I mean, that's my most recent read. It's pretty powerful. Definitely recommend that.
Damn.
It'll make you view things differently. It's a powerful book for a reason. Definitely check it out. I recommend it. At Rowan Mac. Hey Dave, I really looking forward to the games. I thought semis were great. Programming setup was awesome.
The Bible. He just recommended the Bible. Jeremy World, send that guy my way. Father of the Year, Jeremy World. Oh, there's a Bryson's shirt. Jeez. That's cool. Bryson's arrived. Yes, TDC coming around to the big guy. 10% for the big guy. Well, like, what is this? 1999 emoji. What are you commenting from a fucking droid?
Some races on Sunday. I'm really hoping for a swimming event this year at the games. Swimming stuff was awesome, as the swimming actually mattered and made a difference to event placement. Unlike rinse and repeat, where subpar swimmers could outpace great swimmers on the ski, a repeat of swimming stuff would be meant just saying. Okay, final one. I'm going to go into this one. Actually, I see one more. So, hey, Dave, will the games in Texas look different than a semifinal if the majority of events are inside? The best part of the games is the creativity of the outside event. It'll absolutely look different than the semifinals. One of the things we do at the games every year. And so here, understand also, the statement being said is the majority of the events will be inside. So understand what that represents. And the second thing that happens at semifinals that will not happen here at the games is there's one floor, and it's the same one we're working off of for 3 days. So think about what I'm saying there and the flexibility we have because of Rogue and their involvement if every day the floor was to be redesigned or look different. At Cade Bearden 8881. Dave, will we ever get the media?
That's fun. That's always fun, right? Every day you go to the games and the floor is different. That shit's cool. Seeing all the new shit the Rogue people built, you walk in there. I wonder if they'll cover anything with a sheet like they did that one year.
Coverage of athletes in the off season approaching the games like we did. It's the same one we're working off of for 3 days. So think about what I'm saying there and the flexibility we have because of Rogue and their involvement if every day the floor was to be redesigned or look different. At Cade Bearden 8881. Dave, will we ever get the media coverage of athletes in the offseason approaching the games like we did in 15 and 18? I feel like the game's popularity has tapered since then. Thanks for everything. And then Hiller responded, I got you. And then Sevon responded at HillerFit, #MeToo. So those guys they're doing their own thing and covering it in the way that supports the community with their unique flair. So nice to see them doing that. It would also be good to see us get to a point where we can do more of that too. I don't think there can be too much coverage, but supporting those guys continuing to do their thing and us trying to do some of those things that we did in 15 and 18, that would help. That would help with this, drive the sport forward. But that can't happen. And here's the big thing: I talk a lot about this with our team, in isolation of the other things that matter. Meaning, so let's say we got to the point where we're doing the game stuff we're doing in 15 to 18, all these videos, and then we're not doing affiliate stuff, or we're not doing training and education stuff. We need to be doing training and education stuff. We need to be doing affiliate community stuff, stories, transformational stuff, all of that, and game stuff. So it's not just one at the expense of the others. There needs to be a plan to get them all out there. All right.
I just got off the phone with Andrew Hiller. I hadn't talked to him probably in 2 days, and he has some really exciting stuff for you. He's got something fucking super cool coming down the pipe. You guys are all going to be tickled by it. I know I was super excited. And of course, I'm going to try to piggyback off of his success when he makes that content that's coming out. And of course, we'll be having between now and the games. I bet you we'll interview. I'll invite. Last year, I invited every single athlete onto the show before the games. I will do the same this year. Every single athlete who's going as an individual to the CrossFit Games will get an invitation to come on the show at some point or another, even if they've been on the show before. Whether it's the 45-minute shows with, let's say, Shelby Neal comes on, it'll be a short show, or someone brand new that I've never or Enola Kai, it'll be 45 minutes, or if it's someone new like Hattie Canyu, it'll be a full 90 minutes or longer. So I will be going full steam ahead there. Of course, I think Kill Taylor will be fucking amazing for the games also, because it's going to build a shitload of just fucking excitement around competition. And as we saw last week, we saw Jonakoski, Yellow Hosta, Eric Happelainen, and Victor Hoffer call in. That kind of shit is great. Synergy with the games. We see Alex Gazan in the comments, Dylan Lowe, and shit like that. So there'll be so much stuff for sure coming out. And then I'm sure Coffee Pods and Wads will be doing a ton of stuff. Barbell Spin will be the place to get all your fastest and quickest updates. Get with the programming. We'll have tons of programming shows and prediction shows. I mean, there's just going to be endless stuff out there. The Heat 1 app will be firing on all cylinders, bringing a whole new dimension to the watching, so that you can compete against your friends, picking people. Yeah, Eric Lee, that means you too, Danielle. Yes, that's true. Even Danielle Brandon she'll maybe get 3 invites. And so there's all of that. And then, of course, we have the hype of the behind the scenes from the 2 semifinals we went to. Rio Souza and Branstetter fucking killed it in Knoxville. So there's all that stuff coming out. And then, of course, you should buy some at Toothian and at DocSpartan.com. And then, of course, the behind the scenes. I'll be going to, I have to assume I'm going to Dickie's and doing the best behind the scenes I've ever done. And on top of that, with the film contest, I will be doing the biggest promotion in the history of CrossFit promotional campaign ever, with the help of people who enter the contest for affiliates. The biggest ever. There will have never been a bigger promotional push and love put on the affiliates after, if I predict the outcome of this campaign contest. So I guess the only place we haven't dipped into is training. I guess that's the only place we haven't made content. Maybe that's next. Who knows? All righty, here we go.
That was a week in review where I read them for the first time and just went from the top to the bottom of filtered by top comments. So I'll try this again next week. So if you see comments that you really want me to read, like it or whatever, to put it at the top. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Let's sort them from top comments. I think I just watched a 20-minute olive oil commercial and liked it. Me too. I competed this past weekend at Gauntlet. Love the Service Cup. Hey, Dave, have you thought about charging people for better coverage of the games? Thanks for sharing your knowledge. Hey, Dave, what are your thoughts on people that are programming for burnout CrossFitters like Matt Chan, Marcus Philly, James Brown? Who's James Brown? What was the main reason for the step down at semifinals? Oh, yeah, shit, he forgot to say that. Excuse me. Dave, appreciate the weekly updates, such a wide variety of topics. What do you think about John Woolley's? Can you give us a background on possible beef between you and Woolley? Hey, Dave, what do you think about the overuse of machines in CrossFit, specifically the last few years yes. Hey, Dave, I heard a rumor at the games you are headed back to Carson for 2025. Can you confirm this? Thumbs up. Dave, come down to Miami. Fake and open workout league next year. Great idea. Hey, Dave, please do the first day podcast shows during semis. We miss a ton of team events and are not turning into watch people talk. We want to see the athletes. Hey, Dave, please never do first day. Shut up. Thumbs down. Dave, in retrospect, do you think the semifinals test being leaked turned out to be a positive or negative? That's good too. Okay. All right. Tomorrow morning, guys, Dalton Rosta is going to be on the show. That's going to be an amazing show. Dalton's fucking a savage. He's 8-1 in Bellator, 185-pound class. Been on the show several times. And then in the evening, if you do not know who this guy is, let's see if I can find his Instagram. In the evening, we have Norbert on. Norbert the dog? No, not Norbert the dog. Shit, where's Norbert? Shit, let me see if I can find him. Damn, Norbert the dog has 824,000 Instagram followers. Magic Norby. This guy's coming on in the evening. This dude is a savage. Look at Bellator Championship Series. So both these guys are going to be on tomorrow, and they fight Saturday, June 22nd. Norbert Giovini enters Bellator Dublin with a perfect record of 7-0. 5 of those coming by first round stoppages. This is going to be a nutty fight, guys. This shit is going to be nutty. He's got the Stephen Wonderboy stance. He's got like that karate stance. Boom. Look at him training with just 2 boys trying to smash. Training with Hamzat. Crazy. Yeah, this one's gonna be wild. Oh, look, can you see his junk in this? Yeah, you can kind of see his junk in that one. Anyway, both these guys could have be the future of the 185-pound class. Both of them coming on tomorrow. Norbert dog sounds way cooler. No, he's not. All right. Love you guys. See you tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also be around at 6:30 p.m. Also tomorrow, Souza has his show. Greg never responded to my Cathedral of BSI. What's this guy's name? That's Michael Fitzgerald, OPT's brother. All right. Great show, guys. Thank you. Thank you for saving the show once again, Will Brandstetter. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.